Fast, stealthy, and designed to dominate the skies, this is Russia's answer to the world's most advanced fighter jets. Meet the Sukhoi Su-57, a fifth-generation multi-role stealth fighter that combines raw power, cutting-edge technology, and a unique Russian design philosophy. But what makes the Su-57 different from American jets like the F-22 Raptor or the F-35 Lightning II? Can it really live up to its promise as a game-changer in modern aerial warfare? Let's dive deep and find out. The story of the Su-57 begins in the early 2000s. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, Russia's defense industry faced huge financial struggles. Yet, the need for a next-generation fighter remained urgent. The US had already introduced the F-22 Raptor, the first operational stealth fighter in the world. Russia could not afford to fall behind. So, Sukhoi, one of the country's most respected aerospace companies, launched the PAC-FA program, which stands for Prospective Aviation Complex of Frontline Aviation. The result of that program is what we know today as the Su-57. At first glance, the Su-57 looks futuristic yet distinctly Russian. Its sharp angles, blended body, and large air intake scream stealth, but it's not a copy of the American F-22 or F-35. Instead, the Su-57 is built on a different philosophy. Maneuverability over pure stealth. Supercruise speed over reliance on afterburners. Multi-role flexibility, able to handle air superiority and ground attack equally well. This philosophy reflects Russia's military doctrine, which values dogfighting ability, ruggedness, and adaptability on the battlefield. Now, let's talk stealth, the heart of any fifth-generation fighter. The Su-57 uses a combination of radar-absorbing materials, carefully designed airframe geometry, and internal weapon bays to reduce its radar cross-section. While not as stealthy as the F-22, it's stealthy enough to operate effectively against modern radar systems. The jet's engine nozzles are still visible, which reduces stealth from the rear, but Russia compensates by giving the aircraft superior agility and electronic warfare systems. In other words, the Su-57 might not be invisible, but it's extremely hard to catch. Performance is where the Su-57 really shines. Powered by two Saturn AL-41F1 engines with an even more advanced ISDALI-30 engine still under development, the fighter is capable of top speed Mach 2, around 2,470 km per hour. Supercruise sustained supersonic flight without afterburners. Range over 3,500 km with internal fuel. Service ceiling, 20 km, that's higher than commercial airliners. And then comes maneuverability, the signature of Russian jets. With 3D thrust vectoring nozzles, the Su-57 can perform jaw-dropping aerial stunts, sharp turns, and evasive maneuvers that very few aircraft in the world can match. In close-range dogfights, this gives the Su-57 a deadly edge. Step inside the cockpit, and you'll find a blend of digital innovation and Russian practicality. The Su-57 is equipped with a glass cockpit with large multifunction displays. An advanced radar system called N036 Byelka, a powerful AESA radar with multiple antenna arrays, giving the pilot 360-degree coverage. Infrared Search and Track (IRST) system allowing detection of enemy aircraft without relying on radar, perfect for staying hidden. Artificial intelligence aids helping the pilot manage combat data, threats, and targeting in real time. In short, the Su-57 is not just a pilot's fighter, it's a digital warfare machine. Of course, no fighter is complete without its weapons. And the Su-57 carries an impressive arsenal. All primary weapons are stored in internal bays to preserve stealth. These include air-to-air missiles like the R-77M and K-77M, long-range hypersonic missiles currently in development, precision-guided bombs and air-to-ground missiles for striking enemy defenses. For close encounters, the Su-57 packs a 30mm autocannon, perfect for dogfights. With 12 hardpoints total, it can also carry weapons externally if stealth is not a priority. This flexibility makes the Su-57 a true multi-role fighter capable of both air dominance and precision ground strikes. So, what makes the Su-57 unique compared to its Western rivals? Extreme maneuverability thanks to thrust vectoring engines, it outperforms most fighters in close combat. Balanced design, not just stealth, not just speed, but a hybrid of both. Multi-role power. One jet can handle multiple missions: air superiority, strike missions, and electronic warfare. Cost efficiency. At least on paper, the Su-57 is cheaper than the F-22 and F-35, making it attractive for export markets. Future-ready, designed to integrate with drones like the Sukhoi Su-57 Felon, creating a manned-unmanned teaming system. Of course, no aircraft is perfect, and the Su-57 has faced its share of challenges. Production delays have slowed deployment. Only a handful of Su-57s are currently in service with the Russian Air Force. Critics argue that its stealth is less advanced than American fighters. The advanced ISDAL-30 engines are still not fully operational, meaning the jet isn't at its full potential yet. But despite these challenges, Russia continues to push development forward, determined to make the Su-57 the backbone of its future air fleet. The Su-57 is more than just a jet, it's a symbol of Russia's ambition to remain a major player in military aviation. Several countries, including India, once showed interest in joint development. While international partnerships remain uncertain, the Su-57 could play a key role in shaping the next generation of aerial warfare. And with Russia integrating this fighter alongside advanced drones, hypersonic weapons, and next-gen radars, the Su-57 is designed not just for today's battles, but for tomorrow's wars. The Sukhoi Su-57 may not be as famous as the F-22 or as widely produced as the F-35, but it carries a unique identity, a jet that blends stealth, speed, and agility into one powerful package. It's not just about being invisible, it's about being unstoppable. So, what do you think? Is the Su-57 a worthy rival to American stealth fighters, or just an ambitious experiment still in progress? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more aviation stories from around the world.